Can't think of anything better to do today than to sit in Jaguar, the heat on. I got my seat heater on, and I am on my way to hobby quarters in Foxborough, Mass. Oh, this already failed. See that?
That's what makes it fun. Oh, you should see when I send my 10-2 down the mountain, literally. Yeah. Like, oh, didn't that cost you money?
Yeah, check
well,
that
you know,
out.
I can always fix it.
Wow. Front and rear diffs are locked, obviously, because, was it that worm gear?
Yes, you're 100% correct. It is the worm gear configuration.
Oh, check that out. And if you have it turned in the back, once you switch down, it stays.
Which is, I thought that was very interesting.
Huh. The reason why this mount was made was specifically for this vehicle right here, which is the Outcast. This thing right here, right? So here's the deal, right? Like new, ATIS Outcast 769. So we got right here, we've got XRTs with the screws, XRTs without the screws. We have Outcast front bumper mounts. We also have Kraton front bumper mounts. These right here haven't even been released onto the store. The orange color, that's exclusive right now, at least exclusive today for hobby quarters. And then obviously we've got the green. He chose the strapped in white. But hobby quarters has the brand new SKYRC GPS encapsulator in orange with a blue strap. This is an exclusive color right here. So come on down to hobby quarters over here. You're also gonna get this technically for free if you come in and buy the shop truck. So the shop truck is pretty absolutely sick, man. But this is what it's to prevent. So see this right here? I had noticed the last time I was here in the shop that this is what happens. These crack. It's designed this way. It's supposed to be this way. But with this mount right here, the whole point with this mount is it flexes. So instead of cracking, it's tough. This is a very tough mount. This is made from a flexible TPU. This is my design. This is modeled after Ken Block's blockhead logo. That's why it's in this shape. I could have made it in this shape, but the whole thing was with Ken Block. It just seemed to work. I make them both for the Kraton and the Outcast. Hobby Quarters, right now, Hobby Quarters is actually selling them, so you won't have to pay for shipping. They're around here somewhere. I'll have to see where he put them, but so Hobby Quarters is selling these right now. I'm going to show you how easy it is to go ahead and install it. You just need to go ahead and get yourself a, what is this, a 3mm? 3mm bit. Pop the 4 screws out, and then pop this in, and that's it. So they're giving me their tools. So go ahead. Pop one. Pop 2. Oh. Does this lock in? Oh, it's magnetic. Pop 3. Does this have better speed than that? There we go, that's better. There we go. See, I'm so used to mine.
Yeah, that's my one from home. It's not the best, but
I'm used to mine. Mine, I put a special bit on it that locks the bits in.
Well, you have the chuck.
Yeah, yep, sliding chuck. So you take that mount off right there. I wanted to show the difference.
Hey guy, am I gonna get an additional discount now?
Making a disaster of everything here. Wanted to show. Wanted to show the difference between these two mounts. What's the same and what's different. So, what's the same is obviously the way it mounts. So the way this is going to go on, it goes on like this. When you flip it over, you can see we've got the same interlocking style. Same interlocking style. It interlocks into the front bumper. And then on the bottom, the same interlock that interlocks with the chassis, or technically it's this plastic cover for the A block. The other difference that you see in this mount is obviously the way this goes is instead of having 3 points of contact, so you can see the original mount had 3 points of contact, and I think that's just to kind of, I don't know what they were thinking when they did that. My mount is better because what mine does is instead of having 3 points of contact that are constantly slamming into the front case like this, my mount has a flat section that fits right up against the truck. This thing drops right into place, just like that. Make sure this is on one.
So Ashley's going to put up on our website your product.
Okay.
And it's going to say it's going to link to your site too.
Okay.
So they can either choose to buy from us or you. Doesn't
Okay.
matter. We're out of it. You got it.
Right.
They'll go to your site.
Okay.
Look at that. Slick, slick.
Hopefully I can do that when my hand is.
Okay. If you don't mind, it's noon, so I'm gonna go out for
ahead.
my noon o'clock seat.
Cool, cool.
It's cool.
How do you like running that little XC1?
That is actually pretty cool. I was telling people,
I was pretty impressed by it.
I was actually telling people that even though I'm not a crawler type of person, look at that. 4-corner actual rock lights.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild.
And this is that new
Let's see if he's got the skill.
2-in-1 ESC and RX.
Ooh, look at him.
That makes it all possible.
That I may walk out of the store with one of those just because we got -6 degrees coming for tonight.
Without wind chill, that's not.
Yeah, well,
This
that's
thing-
not wind chill, right? So
Yeah.
what's a -17 with wind chill or 31?
Yeah,
It was going to be.
ridiculous.
They're canceling school, so Boston canceled schools because of it. So I was
Polar
thinking,
vortex
right? Yeah, polar vortex, exactly.
in Foxborough.
Yep. So I was thinking, I mean, out of all the cars that are in the store, I may
Hiking is
walk out
really dangerous.
with this tiny little crawler car, and I'm not a crawler guy. But the whole point is that when you're stuck inside and you don't want to be outside, grab something like that. This little, what's this thing called again?
XC1.
XC1.
Now back to the regular programming where I show you why I made this
And
part.
this is what it looks like installed. Basically similar to factory original, but like I said, modeled after the Ken Block blockhead logo. That's why it's squared off like this, and that's why it looks like his logo. That's the way I did it. So, and what I was saying is that with this crash support, because that's what it is, it has a flat section right here instead of having the 3 prongs. So the 3 prongs are constantly slamming into this portion of the truck, right? Well, with mine, at least we've got some flex here. Obviously we got some flex here, but now we are fully supported across the back and it's flexible. So we're not going to be punching in or cracking through this front diff case. So yeah, that's it. And that is installed on one of these. RC Guy Garage. There's a sticker on here. Right there. RC Guy Garage approved. Definitely the Arrma Outcast 8S. The thing. When you talk about an RC being a beast, the Outcast actually is a beast. And this thing right now, like I said, this particular one, the shop truck, is on sale. You can buy it. It's gonna come with that mount. So basically you're getting that mount for free. 22 bucks is what that mount cost, or 21 bucks. So you get that for free, but you got this right here, 8S Outcast, like new, for $769.99, so 770 bucks, and this thing has already got some upgrades on it. So that's it. Apparently I should have my camera going all the time. Why'd I say that? Well, because there was a construction vehicle that just passed me, right? Usually ladders go front to back. This truck had its ladder in the back of the box truck, right? It was like it's an open back box truck, and the ladder was going from the inside passenger side, shooting out the top, probably a good, I know it seemed like 10 feet, but dude, the ladder was on my side of the highway. And it wasn't a divided highway. I'm telling you right now, there's like an 18-wheeler or some kind of construction vehicle or a bus that's coming on the opposite side of the street, man, their windshield is gonna get nailed by that ladder on that truck, man. Sometimes I'm telling you, just don't know what people are thinking. So anyways, in the back of Jaguar, we got a little something something. Can you guess what I picked up? What was that? Takes a little bit getting used to the toggle switch here?
Yeah, the toggle switch is not, you know.
Everybody knows me, my second name is Toggle Switch. It's because it's
Yeah, on or off. On or
on or off toggle switch, and I just toggle switched it.